I call on the young men of America who must make a choice today.
Yeah, peace to the family. Once again, this is Daddy Watoto, Brother Jabari, um, here to enlighten our people. We have this series going on where we actually break down the lyrics. Our goal we from the LGE movement, which means life or love giving energy, that we're trying to bring back to the music. A lot of people don't think that what's going on in the world today, the music, the entertainment industry. Uh, that's they don't think that it's affecting our children and our young people and our people as a whole. It causes them to be selfish, causes them to be in a certain vibe, in a certain frequency that it causes our people to actually be in. So what we want to do is decode it, hold no punches. I hate to be vulgar in my delivery of it, but most of the time I'm delivering from the words of many of these MCs or many of these artists that we want to let the parents know. And some of the parents are the main problems because they are the ones who are addicted. And it's like just having, whether you're addicted to alcohol or marijuana, this addictive behavior that you have, but you're addicted to the bad content in the music. You love it. You love to hit, you know what I'm saying? Because in every song that's on the radio, so this is how it works. It comes down from corporate, from the white folks who actually own the companies. Um, Comes down to all of the inner cities. It goes to the radio station, and then the radio station puts it in rotation, and they play the song 10, 15, or more times per day until it starts to brainwash your children or you. And then actually, then a lot of you go to the club. And when you go to the club and turn up off of, hey, bitch, hey, bitch, hey, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Because every song, every single song that you hear on the radio, all of them promote disrespecting women and specific disrespecting black women. And if it said that a nation can rise no higher than its woman by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, if it said that, then if we look at our women right now, then we're in bad shape. And that's to be no disrespect. That's just talking about what's going on throughout our communities right now and getting our women and our sisters up to queen status to respect themselves once again. So you go to somebody like today's topic is Usher urges young girls and young women to become strippers in his song that he has, get that money. It's like, Shorty, I don't mind. And we're going to go into the words, and it's basically like, it's okay if that's what you want to do. Like, can you imagine sitting down with your daughter or sitting down and say, hey, baby, it's okay if you want to, be a doctor, a pediatrician, an astronaut, many of those things. But it's okay also if you want to be a stripper. Won't you be? Yeah, a stripper. That's fine. Also, what man or what woman in their right mind would encourage someone to actually become that? And I'm not getting down on anybody who had to do what you got to do in the community and things happen in the community and you had to go make a way out of no way. I'm not encouraging that, but I'm not coming down on people for that. For actually had to do what you have to do. I'm not doing that right now. But I don't think that it's a healthy way of living, and I wouldn't promote and I wouldn't encourage people to do it. You feel what I'm saying? So we can't sit there and, hey, go do this, go do that, when we know that. I mean, it's not good to sell drugs. And I'm not encouraging people to sell drugs, but we know that some people had no choice and they had to do what they had to do. So we're not coming down on people for that. Okay, so I want you, and another thing, don't think that I'm a hate. I love hip hop music. I love music in general. And I think this song, Get That Money, I think that the beat of it is a beautiful beat. I think that the cadence in the song, I think it's a beautiful cadence in the song. But I hate the words. And for somebody like Usher, who's got millions and millions of dollars, why? Why promote this to our young people, to our children, to our community? We expect better from you, Usher, and many of these artists out here today, where we'll be coming after you and calling you out for some of the things that you're doing in the community, doing the will of the slave master, the people that you work for, and you willing to sell your souls to the devil. So we got to call you out today, and we got to push forward. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get ready to. Oh, the other thing that I want to address before we get into the song. Many of you, y'all, you come at me, you mad because I attack many of your favorite artists, and I'm not attacking. Like I said, I like a lot of their cadence. I don't like what they're saying because I know it affects our children, and our children are affected by it. So the children listen to this at the skating rink. The children listen to this at the birthday parties. They listen to it when they're in the car. So we got to be real about this. We got to stand. We got to take a stand. Stop blaming everybody else in the community. It starts with you. You look in the mirror and say, "Hey, look. At least I'm gonna balance the music that my children listen to, so I can try to change that frequency." It's not okay to think that your only option is that you're gonna go and get on a pole and be a stripper. So we're gonna go into these lyrics right here and check it out. And you tell me what you think. Because I get offended when I just sit and I listen to the radio. And I gotta keep my ear to the street to know what's going on. And many of you should keep your ear to the street so you know the vibe that's out here in our community. So just listen up. We're gonna check out these lyrics because as I hear the lyrics, I'm offended when I hear these lyrics. So let me know what you think. So we're gonna go into this right quick. So this is the hook of the song. And I wish I could play the song, but you get all kinds of violations from YouTube and all kinds of stuff. So we ain't trying to get into all that. But I'll put the link on there so that you can go and you can hear this song. Many of you know it anyway. Um, so it's Shorty, I don't mind. If you dance on a pole, that don't make you a hoe. Shorty, I don't mind. When you work until 3, just as long as you leaving with me, hey, go get that money. Money, money. Get that money, girl. Go get that money, money. Handle your biz and get that money. That's the basic hook, right? So I just go to the second verse, and this is Usher, the guy that has millions of dollars, who wants to encourage our people to go to the pool. Okay, so when you get off from work, I'll be ready to go in the Rari, and when you get home, we'll have us our own private party in here. So I don't worry about all the things that they do or say. I love you anyway. You can twerk it in a split while you racking up them tips, your body rocking, your booty popping. I'm proud to call you my bitch. They be looking, but they can't touch. Shorty, I'm the only one to get it. So just go ahead and keep doing what you do. Now, to make the song even worse, insult to injury, Juicy J, he brings Juicy J on the song. And this is Juicy J's verse in the song. He says, I'm just trying to cut her up. I'm trying to bust a nut, trying to take somebody's bitch and turn her to a slut. Trying to fill up my cup, trying to live it up, throw some hundreds at that ass, walk her out the club, lap dance for the first date. Better throw a few brands. That's that third base. It's okay if you work late. You can still party like it's your birthday. We can still party hard and it's your birthday suit. Knock the pussy out the park like my name Babe Ruth. Shorty, she just want a tip. I just want to see her strip. If you fuck me like you love me, Shorty, you might get rich. You and I'm trying to because a lot of times these lyrics don't make sense. I mean he's directed to the point, but come on, is this encouraging or first of all it's disrespectful to women. All the songs on the radio disrespectful to women. For women that's listening to this and trying to defend it, come on, it's time for y'all to stand up. It's time for the queen, mother of civilization to stand up and say, hey, look, I'm a queen. We're gonna be queens now. You know what I'm saying? We tired of y'all disrespecting us. You know, a lot of times the way that these brothers are talking about women is no different than the slave master would speak about the women. Wench, hoe, slut. And that's all we pretty much done have done is taken on the ways of the slave master and disrespect our women the same way. So I just like to say just going over. We're gonna be examining a lot of different songs, bringing a lot of different guests to talk about the problems that we have in our community. So far as this hip hop is concerned, we just scratching the surface because we're gonna get deep. We're gonna get deep. Stay tuned. Coming up next, like I said, we got some crazy interviews that's gonna be happening. We're gonna be going into the female rappers, the Dage Loaf, and her destructive lyrics, and how when these young people come out, they get rewarded for being destructive, for talking about death and destruction, because that's what they want us to do, talk about death and destruction. And we sit there and we participate in this. And then y'all get mad at me when I point this stuff out. And and when we do things like make music now. In a nutshell, we always say when we do these recordings, we ain't just complaining about the problem. We here to do something about it. And if you follow Watoto from the Nile, which is my group, like that's why they call me Daddy Watoto, we got songs. We got hundreds of songs. And we will ask you to support. Get the album. Get our album called The Chosen One. If you got children and you care, this ain't even just for children, it's for adults. Get that album called The Chosen One. Support the LGE movement. Subscribe to this YouTube page, our YouTube page, and get others to subscribe to the page because this is a movement. If you're down for the movement, get down with us. Hey, it's time for us to make a change in the community. 2016, as we said, Baltimore, that's where we from. Baltimore, we call it Tubman City, and our people been dropping like flies every single day. But it's what you put into your brain computer. You are what you eat. And if you listen to this stuff every single day, you're gonna be a killing sex machine. So let's make a change. Until I see you soon, peace.
I call on the young men of America who must make a choice today. We face the difficulties of today and tomorrow. I still have a dream.
For all the rebels that stood the cause, we gotta make your dream come true. They turn your dream into a